Okay, so we are going to make a tutorial today for the slip knot. So I have a 5mm hook and I have my acrylic yarn. It is a weight 4 and it's pretty much the easiest yarn that you can get in a store. So we are going to grab our yarn. I have some pulled out already and I am going to get the tail over here. We're going to let our tail hang in front of our hand, and then we are going to take this thumb and we're gonna just kind of hold it right here as we're looping it. So we're gonna separate it kind of like you're doing that Spock symbol, and then we are going to loop it around that back side of our hand. We are going to grab it and make an X on this side, the one that is facing you, and keep a hold of that yarn still. And then we are going to come over here. We're gonna go behind that first one over here, and then we're gonna grab it with our ring finger. You can also do it with your pinky, doesn't really matter, just as long as it's comfortable enough for you. You don't really need to hold it for very long, so don't worry about it. Just to rewind, I'm gonna do it one more time, just a lot slower, okay? So we have our yarn tail right here, okay? Put your hand in the Spock symbol. Grab that yarn and just hold it right here behind your hand. And then we are going to wrap that yarn and then make an X. You can hold both of these strands with that one thumb, so it makes it really easy with that thumb there. And then we are going to grab that, and since you're making an X over here, it naturally wants to go over this way. You're gonna just kind of let it wind, and then you can grab it with your ring or your pinky, either one, just as long as you're holding it there. And then we are going to take our hook. So this is the first one in the front. This is the second one. We're going to go under that first one. So don't hook it, okay? And then we're going to hook that second one. So we're just gonna go right in the crevice of your fingers. Just put your hook down like that. And then we are going to grab that and we're going to start pulling it out. Pull it as though you're trying to pull like a rabbit out of its hole, you know? And then we just start pulling it. It doesn't matter how fast you take your finger out of that hole, just whenever you're most comfortable, okay? Just do it slowly at first to try it out. And then see, it starts tightening as you do that. And so now we're left with this giant gaping hole, which we do not want, okay? We want it to be flush against our hook. So what we're going to do, we have our tail over on the right side. And then we're going to take the one that's actually connected to the ball of yarn. We're going to start pulling on that end. And you want to keep this one just kind of still, so that's easy to pull. And so we're going to start pulling and pulling and pulling. There you go. And you might be pulling a little bit on the tail too. That's totally fine. Don't worry about that. And then just pull it until it's exactly how you need it.